Back here with Coach Hank Aldous, 67-62, the final score. OCU gets the win. Coach, your thoughts on the game today?
It's a tough game. Langston plays extremely hard. Thought our guys did well composing themselves and, handling the pressure that Langston brings. They run and jump you all the time. So everyone's got to be knowing what's going on the floor, knowing where the ball is and who's trapping and where from. Proud of our guys for battling all night. They scared me a little bit there at the end, but it was nice. They made free throws. They really battled all the way to the end and made big plays when we needed them. And we got down in the second half, and our guys responded in the right way. And it was nice having Trey come in and go 4 or 5 from 3, 20 minutes of play. So it's good to have him back on the floor after missing a couple games.
Yeah, he didn't play in the first half and came out and started the second half and basically didn't come out after that. What's his situation right now as far as his availability, how he feels, and that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's different every day. He's dealing with a back problem right now, and he's had the ankle injuries in the past, the knee. He's just he's had a tough go around. I'm really proud of him, the way he's battled. He's been in the training room 3 or 4 hours a day. He's dedicated to get back on the floor with his teammates. And today the trainer might get a little mad at me. I probably played him a little longer than I should have, but it was good to have him back on the floor and seeing him back with us. So hopefully he can stay healthy and keep helping us on the floor.
Yeah, you mentioned the trapping defense by Langston, and to that end, basically the final 10 or so minutes of the game, you went with a lineup that featured 4 guys who were capable of playing point. You had Trey out there with Keelan and Sean and with Eddie Smith as well. What does that lineup specifically bring to you with 4 guys who can handle the ball?
Yeah, that exactly what you just said. 4 guys that can handle the ball and have a guy like Darion who can guard. We could switch everything. Darion's so athletic and brings so much to the table because he's able to rebound. He can play 1 through 3 or 3 through 5, and so having a guy like that is really makes things easier on you. As far as the guards, we just wanted everyone to be able to handle the ball and have a guy that like Darion that can finish inside and elevate and finish over the top of the defense and space the floor. We had all 4 of our guards that were in the game could all shoot, space the floor, open up the paint, and if they leave us, we got knockdown shooters in each corner.
And Darion did his job as well. He didn't miss from the floor today, went 7 of 7 for 16 points, also with 8 rebounds today, and he played probably his best game in quite some time with those numbers, but able to play him at the 5 position where he's not super comfortable, I would imagine, but yeah. He played that position pretty well today.
Yeah, Darion, with all of our bigs, we make sure they know the 4 and 5 spot in our practices and our offense, everything we do, because you never know what's going to happen in the game. Perfect example was today. They had 5 guards on the floor themselves, and it kind of shocked us a little bit at first, but we made our adjustments and we're able to pick up and be able to move the ball and be able to cut and find open guys as the trap was coming. And Langston plays a unique style of defense, and it's tough. It's a battle. They grind, and they're at the end of every game they're in it.
Their situation, they basically only have 1 post player that was available today for them. That was Stevie Pringle. So coming into this game, I imagine that you were going to try to hit the post, and they did a good job of keeping you out of that. But was that kind of the idea coming in, that you wanted to feed it inside as much as you could?
Yeah, we were caught a little off guard with Hunt being out and Pringle being the only true big that they had. So our goal was to get inside, but it's tough because they have those guys coming to trap, and it's hard to be able to have just an easy offense to get the ball in the post. So it's really flashing and have guys cutting on the bottom and be able to know where everybody is on the floor. And they make it to the point where they're playing so small that it doesn't even matter because they're so active.
So we get to a point in the schedule where we're back to our normal rotation, although that'll come to an end here in a couple of weeks. But 5 days off between these 2, and then that starts the next big marathon, right? After this big break, we go back to basically every other day for a couple of weeks. So what does your schedule look like the next 5 days or so?
Oh goodness. Well, first I'm going to rest a little bit, try and get some rest, and then we'll try and get better this week. We'll go through the film of the last 2 games we played, see what we need to get better at. Just keep improving, keep building, and learn from our mistakes. We've been making mistakes, and we've limited them throughout since Christmas time. We've limited them throughout the time, and we just really need to keep learning and keep moving forward. And it's a long season, coming to close to an end here, but we just got to finish strong and keep going forward.
I did want to double back and mention Keelan Claiborne. I feel like we don't talk about him very much, but he had a solid game today. 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He had a really good game today, and just wanted to mention that as well.
Yeah, you forgot the turnovers. No. I thought Keelan played really well. I really like seeing the boards. That means he's not leaking out looking for just easy buckets. He's getting back into the paint. We're helping our bigs rebound. And it's a little different today, but I'd like to see that from him every single game, is getting on the boards and getting active and helping our bigs. And, that was a big focal point of the day, is keeping them off the glass, because Pringle had 7 offensive rebounds in their last game. The game we played, he killed us on the board. So I was really happy with our rebounding effort today.
All right, that's Coach Hank Aldous.